free D dog, free Baba. Top shot, all them pussy alley boys say. These niggas ain't stepping on nothing. I'm ready.
What's up, money makers? We back with another YouTube video, and today I'm gonna be telling you how to ace your stripping audition. Okay, so first, you already got your club picked out. You didn't look through your club. You didn't look through their website. You didn't see if you want to work there as a all nude stripper or as a topless stripper. You know, you didn't got all of that figured out. So first, you gotta have your hygiene together. Your hygiene is very important. That's like the #1 key. Like, you need to make sure you're shaved. You need to make sure you smell good, because you're gonna be all on customers, all on clientele. So you need to make sure that you're shaved, that you're wearing deodorant, that you have perfume on, a lot of perfume. You know, make sure that your teeth are brushed. Make sure that your breath smells good. Make sure, you know, everything that you do on a daily, make sure that you do that like times 10 when going to the club. You know, when I say shave everything, like from your armpits to your kitty area to the back of the kitty area. I'm talking about like shave it all. So, you know, men are going to be looking at you. You don't want to be that stanky, hairy, musty bitch in the club. Like, nobody wants to fuck with her. You're not going to make any money. So, secondly, you need to have you some outfits together. You know, like, if you don't just have anything and you just completely cannot buy anything or go quick and grab something, use bathing suits. Like, bathing suits are the top next thing that I would suggest. Just something with some straps on it so you can take it off and it'll be easy. A 2-piece. Don't go in there with no fucking bodysuit on. You'll look retarded. Do a 2-piece. And, you know, make sure it come off real quick. Some cute, some sexy. I don't suggest lingerie because that's really like cliche. It's not really cute. You're not going to really get a lot of attention in lingerie. But if that's all you have, then, you know, make it look good and work with it. I wouldn't say you have to switch out your outfits all throughout the night, because you really don't, unless you just feel like you're not going to make no money in that outfit. Then you can get, you know, switching to something else. You need to have some routines together. Like, it don't matter if you could do pole tricks. Pole tricks are not important. Like, people do not tell you that enough. Pole tricks are not that important. I went in the club thinking I need to know how to flip and twist and do all of that extra shit. You don't. Walk around the pole, walk slow, get your footwork together, you know. And before you go in there, before you even go to audition, go in there as a customer in the club and look at how the females dance. Look at how they, you know, use their feet, use their body. Take some notes and go home and practice that, come back and do it. Or, you know, look at some YouTube videos and dance. I have some content on my Instagram that I'm going to leave in the description that y'all need to go fuck with. DM me, ask me questions, look through my content, and, you know, see what I'm talking about. You need to have a really strong mentality when you go into the strip club, because everybody is not built for it. Like, you need to have a strong mindset when you walk in there. Like, bitches are going to test you. Bitches are going to fuck with your head. They're going to try to upset you. They're going to make you want to leave. If you cannot sit up there and just, you know, take that shit or clap back, you know, you can't be in there. You got to have that head mentality. Like, I'm in here, I'm that bitch, I'm making my money, and that's just that. You either go accept it or you not. You know, don't let no shit get in your way. Don't let your personal life get in your way. You leave that shit at the door when you come into the club. Like, you might suffer from a lot of shit. A lot of shit might be going on in your personal life at home. But when you step into the club, you cannot bring that shit there, because it's going to affect you and your money. Drama affects your money, because your clientele could tell, especially if they're used to seeing you all the time, when your energy is different. And then, boom, there go your money. So, you know, either you want to pay your bills or you want to be sad. You know, pick one. So, definitely have your head together when you go in there. You know, when you get ready to audition, make sure that you have your head in the game. Like, feel yourself, have confidence. You're going to see all of these naked women everywhere not giving a fuck. They're comfortable. They're comfortable with themselves and their body. I would highly suggest getting comfortable with your body before you go into the club. And don't say shit about my nails, because I had a fun time last night and broke these hoes off. But, you know, make sure, like, you don't get outside yourself, or you don't down yourself about how you look when you see these other females, because they're gonna be bitches who are taller, shorter, have a better ass, a better boobs, a flatter stomach. It's gonna be some bitches that you gonna be like, damn, how the fuck she even got to work in here? Cause she looks so, But everybody look different. But I think about it like every man has his dream woman. Some men like skinny women. Some men like thick women, curvy women. Some men like bitches with big titties, bitches with small booties. Like whatever you have, there's a man out there that loves exactly how you look. Not that that matters, but it's just the fact that you're gonna be in the club. Like all of that other shit, that sweet shit, you have to accept me how I am. That bullshit, like you don't do that in the club. But I'm just saying, it's a man in there that's gonna be like, damn, she bad. I want to spend my money on her. And when you get somebody like that, you keep them like as your clientele, as your customer. So you be like, hey, I'm gonna be at the club on Thursday from 6 to da 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 da. Come see me, come throw some money, come make me look good, some shit like that. Especially if you're a new stripper. Like my first week, I got like 4 new customers, and I talked to them. I let them know like, hey, I'm gonna be in the club this day. If you want to come back, I had motherfuckers coming back to back, night after night, throwing me money. It don't matter, if it's the same nigga throwing you money, you really ain't gotta do too much, to be honest. Or they'll get dances. That's where your money is at, is in the dances, especially if you're in a small club. Like, focus on them dances. You may bank off that. But yeah, the next tip I would say, get rid of all of that shyness. That shy shit gotta go. If you scared of being naked, or if you go in there and he asks you to get naked, do not think about it. Do not hesitate about it. Like, don't be like, oh, get naked. Oh, I have to take this off. Bitch, take it off. Like, don't worry about it, because he gonna be like, this bitch playing with me. Like, I'm here to run a club. I'm here to make my money. Like, and she want to act like, she don't know how to take her motherfucking shirt off. Like, he not worried about that, because it's somebody that can come in there right behind you, ass naked, walk in that bitch butt ass naked, It's like you have to show them that you are ready for business. You are ready to work. So when you come in there, that's why you have to look the part when you walk in that bitch. It's, because you might start that same night. If he like how you dance, if he like how you look, you might not even have to audition. I didn't have to audition. So if he like how you look, you really could probably just start that night. Like, you never know. But that's why you come prepared. When you get ready to audition, do not go on the weekends. Clubs hate that. That's like the worst thing that you could do, is come on a Friday, Saturday, or I don't know about Sundays. Some clubs are busy on Sundays, but mine just isn't. But I wouldn't suggest coming on the weekends at all. Those are the busiest days. It's going to be hard to get you in for an audition. And it's going to be too much everywhere. And you're going to be like, well, that's when I make the most money, so let me go. Don't do that. Like, you're not going to get the job probably. I would highly suggest going Monday through Thursday. They usually have amateur night. Like I said, look through their website, call the club, look on their Twitter, look on their Snapchat, look on their Instagram, and see like if they have an amateur night. And that'll be even better. You can go. That's when you go to the club. It'll usually be like 3 or 4 of them more girls, or it could be a lineup of girls, and y'all will all dance for the crowd. And they'll probably clap or throw money or scream at whoever they feel like is the best, and you'll probably get that job, and you'll probably start that night. So when you do that, focus on yourself, focus on your dance and your body. Do not look at the other females and how they doing it or what they doing, because that's gonna throw your head game off. You need to have it in your head, I'm that bitch, I'm dancing, I'm doing what I'm doing, they gonna throw me this money and I'm gonna get this job, period. Like, you have to have that. You don't think no negative shit, you don't think no, but what if, no, bitch, just do it. So call the club for times, because they usually like when you get there, say they club open at 6. If you get there at like 5:30, because there's somebody going to be there setting up to do something. So, get there at like 5:30 and be like, hey, I came to audition today. Or, just get there before the club really opens, or right when they open, because that lets them know, okay, she here, she ready to work, she here on time, She can get here. She's ready. She's dressed. Let's put her on the stage. Let her do her. She ready. Cause even though I was a baby stripper, I got thrown in there like I was like a vet. Like it is what it is. I didn't learn shit until like my second week. I like you have to learn as you go, but it wasn't no step by step somebody taking me through some shit ass stuff. Like no. So that's why I'm telling you. So when you get in there, you don't be looking crazy. So make sure you call the club before you walk in there. Because if you walk in at like 9:30 at night, club packed, bitches everywhere, they already on stage. Because the first night I went down there, he told me, you can't work tonight. Come back tomorrow because we have enough girls tonight. So I wasted my gas. I wasted my time. And an hour I could have been doing something else with. So, to save you from that time, call to make sure that you need to come at that time. Call to make sure what age you have to be, because in my state you have to be 21. So if you show up to a club and you like, I want to dance, you get through with your audition, they say, okay, let me see your ID, and you under 21, you just wasted your time. So, call the club and make sure that you could be however old you need to be to work at the club. Usually you need to bring your ID and your social security card. Some people want your social security card, some people don't. Some states require you to have a stripper license. I think it's an SOB card. Go get that. Make sure that you have that just in case. Call the club and make sure, say, hey, what do I need to bring? Do I need to have an SOB card? Do I need to have a stripper license? Where can I get it? Do I need to have it for your state specifically? Because I have a stripper license for my state, but the state that I strip in was like, it's not going to work here. So to save yourself some time, call the club. Communication with your clientele. Like, this is for like your first night. If you auditioned and you made it, you're going to be shy. You're not going to know what the fuck to do. You're going to be like, so don't sit there. I sat there and I just looked at shit. For your first 10-15 minutes, look around, scope out the club, see how they talking to them, how they getting their attention and things like that. But walk up to them, sit down at the table. Hey, how you doing today? What's your name? My name is, introduce yourself. Let them know, like, I'm new to the club. I just started working here. It's called new girl money. Like, when you walk in there, they're going to throw a lot of money at you, or they're going to want to give you a lot of money because you're new. Like, they, especially regulars, they see the same bitches all the time, every day. But females in the club envy new girls because they get new girl money. So when you do that, like, talk to them like, hey, how was your day? They're going to be talking a lot of shit that you do not want to hear about. You're going to be like, shut the fuck up, like, really. But you have to fake it till you make it. Like, you really have to listen to that shit and just get over it, because at the end of the day, you have a bag to take home. And you might not even have to dance for the nigga. He might throw you some money just for sitting there talking to him, or just tip you for sitting there. I've had plenty of times where I just sat down at the table and people just sticking money, like, different places on my outfits. They just putting ones, just sticking them there just because I'm sitting there. I didn't even have to say nothing. But that's not what you should do as a new stripper. But, introduce yourself. Have small talk. Where you from? Do you come to this club often? Don't be shy. Don't hold that back, because you're not going to make no money that way. They're going to be looking at you, and it's going to be awkward. You're going to be sitting there, and nobody's going to be saying anything. You can't just sit down and not talk. Keep the conversation going and flowing as best as you can. Men love to talk about themselves. Like, they are full of themselves. So if you get them to talk about them, they go feel like you just the best woman in the world because you sat there and listened to them say shit about themselves. They want to talk about they wife, they day at work, how much money they make. Some niggas coming there lying, and they just want to tell you, they want to sell you some shit so that you thinking that you go believe it. Whatever the case may be, that don't matter. You just there to snatch your money. So just listen, respond, and repeat the process. You need to pack your bag properly. You need to get a duffel bag. That's what I have. I have a duffel bag, I have a money bag, and then I have a makeup bag and an outfit bag. But that's just because I'm like really organized, and I hate going to the club and like having to scram for shit. Like, I need to know this in that bag, this in this bag, this in that bag. I suggest it so you don't be running all over the place. Because when you get called on stage, it is what it is. You got to be there. You got to be prepared. So, I mean, the quicker you ready, the quicker you make your money. So, you know, have your shit together. In your bags, if you wear makeup, have all your makeup together. If, you know, you do different hairstyles, have all your hair shit together. Have your flat iron, your blow dryer, your hairspray, your edge control, your edge brush, all your brushes and combs, whatever you need, have that in your bag because you never know what's going to happen. I'm talking about lace glue, lash glue, nail glue, whatever. That stuff is necessary because shit happens in the club. You can fall, you can sweat your wig out. Like, you never know what's going to happen. I've had several nights where I had to go back there and blow dry my shit back down every time I got off stage. So, you know, if I didn't have had that, you know, I would have been looking stupid. Which other girls in the club have stuff, but you don't never want to be that bitch that's always asking for something. Because I'm the motherfucker that will tax and charge. So if you ask me to borrow something, I'm most likely going to tax you probably like $5 just to use my flat iron. But everybody's not like that, but that's just how you make your hustle, how you make your bag, how you make your money. But come prepared with all of that shit. Make sure that you have all your outfits together. Make sure they not all fumbled up because you're not going to have time to untwist them, untie them. It be a lot of strings when you washing your outfits and they'll get tangled. So have all of that shit prepared. Make sure you have some baby wipes, a face towel, some perfume, some deodorant, some razors, you know, some body spray. A lot of the females in my club, they use the Axe just because it's strong and it keeps men from like trying to lick you or like touch you in places. And niggas do weird shit. They will try to lick you, bite you, pop a titty, stick a nipple in their mouth. Like, niggas are weird. So when they do that shit, they'll taste it and be like, ugh, like, I won't do that shit again. So, you know, heavy on the spray. You know, that Dove spray or, you know, Victoria's Secret is like really strong. If you like have ever accidentally sprayed it or if you ever accidentally tasted it, it's really strong. So that's what a lot of the dancers use to keep, you know, the men off them. Never ever put on glitter anything. Don't put on no glitter spray, no glitter body lotion, no shimmer, nothing. Because if you do put it on, like I said in my last video, when you get out the shower and you put your baby oil and stuff on like that, that's when you can put that on. But men have to go home to wives and girlfriends 9 times out of 10, and you don't want to leave that on their bodies because then they go home and now they, you know, where the fuck you been, who you been with, and you just causing trouble for them. Then you're losing your clientele, then you're losing money. So to save yourself a bag, don't put on glitter. I want to say those are all of my tips to ace your audition. If you have any more questions, go ahead, drop a comment, DM me. Still leaving my Instagram in the description below. Make sure y'all DM me. Look through my content. I have a lot of my stripper content on my page. It might just be like some little clips or whatever, but y'all, it's there. Y'all can see like me in the club, what I wear, how I dance, and things like that. I mean, if y'all want to see some more, just let me know and I'll upload it. Bye, money makers.